Thank you. All right. We learned Torah base, Torah base, Torah base. Yeah. So we said that the main machshavas, they come through the kilkol mishpat, the perversion of the mishpat. Mishpat b'chinas ein, because the mishpat represents the eyes, the ability to see. V'yavo ein mishpat. They'll come to the source of mishpat. Ze b'chinas ein Yaakov. You see, that's the eye of Yaakov. And we said, we explained on Friday that the ability to judge things properly is predicated on being able to see reality for what it is. But when you perverse the judgment, that causes you to lose the ability to look at reality for what it is, because you want a certain kind of answer. And we gave this mashal with the traffic, with the parking ticket, that you go somewhere and you don't find parking, and you park your car somewhere where it's not allowed. He says, it's just a minute. It's just going to be a minute. And you ride into the store, and you come back, and there's a ticket on your car. You get upset with the traffic warden. What's wrong with him? I mean, he couldn't wait a minute. Should he wait a minute? So because the judgment was faulty. I mean, what do you mean it's only going to be a minute? That's where the seichel is. This is what you need to do, that you're going to bank on the fact that you won't come during that minute. What the main thing is, you should look is, you're not allowed to park here. If you park here, you stand a chance of getting a ticket. Okay? So which means that parking here is tantamount to getting a ticket, whether you get it or you don't. Okay? But the minute that you're willing to forego that judgment, then you lose your ability to see that who is the one at fault for getting a ticket. It's you, it's not him. And Taka, the curses that you curse him, you're actually cursing yourself. You know, people that curse other people are really cursing themselves. They're not cursing them. It's about you're going to curse yourself. You know that you were a dummy, that you played around with this thing, so you're cursing him. But, as we said, what is judgment? Judgment is, if you come there and you park there, and you accept upon yourself the consequences, like there's an emergency, all right? Somebody got a heart attack, your kid is stranded there in school and he's crying, whatever it is. You make a conscious decision, I'm going to park him, I'm going to get a ticket. Fine, I get a ticket, it's a conscious decision. You go, you take care of the emergency. If you got a ticket, you got a ticket. If you didn't get a ticket, you didn't get a ticket. And it's fine. You don't lose your ability to see the facts for what they are if you don't pervert the judgment. It says, Kilkul HaMishpat brings about Kilkul HaEinin. Not only, conceptually, do you lose your objectivity, but physically it also spoils the eyes, because everything is connected. He says, "Kilkul hamishpat ba kilkul ha'en, kmo shekosov ki hashochad ve'ver elei chachamim." For the bribe is going to blind the eyes of the wise. This is the foreign thoughts in the davening. They are called the clouds that cover up the eyes. You have blocked the from the onon to you, from when in Eichel, when Yirmiyah is lamenting, and it says that Kodesh Baruch Hu would not hear at Phyllis. He said, like, you put this cloud between us, so that tefillah should not go through. Now, this is a very important thing. This is why it is so crucial that the davening should be exactly for what it needs to be davened for. Okay? Let's say that you want to fly. It's the first, the most incredible thing in the world is just to fly. Okay, so you got the Wright brothers, and they're making this plane, and it flies, and then there's another plane, and it flies, and it flies. Whoa, you can fly. Baruch Hashem. The question is, where you're flying to? If you fly, and you're a little bit to the right, a little to the left, by the time you fly the allotted distance, you're going to be so far from where you need to be. What happens is that when you have the media of judgment, you are able to see what you should daven for. What's going to happen if you're going to be a little bit too much to the left? You're going to daven for this. You're going to get it, But it's like going to Uman. That Simcha Balev told me, it's like going to Uman, with hefker and just owing money to people and leaving things a mess and shlom bayis problems, all kinds of leaving the children behind, all kinds of just to go. Rabbeinu says there's nothing right than that. And they get to Uman, Baruch Hashem. And Baruch Hashem, afterwards, after years, Baruch Hashem, they come to their senses, and so it seems like they were right all along. This is not. No. He says anybody who behaves like this is a meshuggah, demented, and retarded. He uses these three words that he's never used. Reb Simcha Balev said crazy, demented, and retarded. He says if you're crazy, demented, and retarded, so Mishamai, they treat you like somebody who's demented, take care of you. What? A person who's demented and retarded, you don't take care of them? Take care of them. So they took care of you like somebody's crazy, demented, and retarded. But that's not a tachlis to be. That is to be normal, to be straight, to be honest, to be a mensch, not to be wild. What to do with all the white people? So we say that Rabbeinu has for them. Rabbeinu has the mechanism for the wild people, because the wild people need to live also. But it doesn't mean there's a tachlis to be wild. So the Indian is, what happens is that when you lose the judgment, you lose the tefillah. That loss of judgment loses, it robs from the tefillah that incredible potential to get you to where you need to get, to affect what you need affected. This is, in effect, like the effect of clouds that block the tefillah. Because the tefillah is aimed just, to get you from here to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Naftoleh Elokim Niftalti is b'chinas tefillin. That with the tefillah, you wrap yourself, you tie yourself up, you wrap yourself together you wind yourself up with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Dvikos, it says, tefillah is a dvikos, says, this is the dvikos, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is the tefillah. That the straps of the tefillah, that's the thing that ties you up with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Naftoleh Elokim Niftalti, but this haggling you're doing with HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and you're pressing, and you're cajoling, and you're begging, and you're sulking, and all those posturing you're doing with HaKadosh Baruch Hu with your tefillah, it binds you with Him. Naftoleh Elokim Niftalti. But the minute is machshava, because the lack of judgment means that this is what the Rebbeinu says in Torah Aleph, the b'chinas Esav. Esav doesn't want the chokhmah. He just wants to feel good. I remember many, many years ago, I was speaking to a group of soldiers. They were 30 years ago. So they came to Moharan, to Breslov. And they were very excited because nobody went to Moharan, right? And it was just the beginning of Tshuva, and I was very popular in the army. Whenever I was a speaker, they liked it. It's so. When they said this, they asked me, why don't the Haredim go to the army? So I said, because of snus. nobody, don't go to the army. He didn't have no Haredi, he didn't have nothing. Just take him to the army, any Haredi go to the army. Oh, it's Haredi, finished. There's no, because of Nus. So afterwards, when they were speaking to somebody, the girls that were there, they said, he called us Zoynes. It's just, that's pshat. That's pshat. Lo echpot eksil b'tzvunu ki b'izgalus liban. A fool does not want the wisdom, except the revelation of his heart. He wants to feel. I had no problem in taking what I said and just switches over. He called us prostitutes. And you can make the connection. It says, yeah, in the army, whatever it is, what's happening, they are. It came about instead of just, whoa, it's nothing about you, right? This is in the army. It's a prevailing situation of licentiousness. That's, what can you do? Right? That's reality. You're not interested in hearing reality. You're not interested in the facts. You're interested in your opinions. So that's the lack of judgment. The lack of judgment clouds. It blinds the eyes. It clouds you from seeing reality for what it is. You don't see reality for what it is. How can you daven? How can you feel and go? You're davening about nonsense, about shtuyot. That's not what it's all about. Just to get to Vav, the essence of Mishpat will be rectified. The Tzion is going to be redeemed in Mishpat. This is when the clouds that are covering the eyes, that blind the eyes, that I got my mind made, don't confuse me with facts. Then, and eye to eye, they'll see how Hashem is coming back to Tzion. That Hashem will continue this tomorrow.